you ever asked yourself, why do humans suffer? They suffer because of love, because of fame, because of illness. But there is a quiet, enduring, and more common suffering. Suffering because of money. Money, a lifeless piece of paper. But people love, hate, deceive, and kill for it. Because of money, people laugh, but also cry. Some sell their youth, health, morality, and even their soul just to acquire the two words, wealth and prosperity. But do you believe? In all the Dharma taught by the Buddha, there was never a single word saying that money is bad. On the contrary, household disciples are encouraged to become wealthy, but to become wealthy through right livelihood, through wisdom, through compassion, and mindfulness. That is also why the Compassion Wisdom channel was created. A new journey where you don't have to choose between money and ethics, where money is no longer a trap, but becomes a means to help you live better, happier, and freer. In the Conducive Being Sutta, the Buddha clearly stated, lay followers have 5 duties to fulfill, including accumulating wealth legitimately, knowing how to support themselves and their family, knowing how to give, knowing how to save, and knowing how to invest properly. Money is not guilty. Only people's greed, attachment, and hatred create karma. The Buddha taught that there are 4 sources of income to avoid. 1. Weapon trading, that which causes war, suffering, and death. 2. Trading in life, including human trafficking, slavery, or illicitly taking life. 3. Meat trading, killing and slaughtering for business in excess, lacking compassion. 4. Trading in addictive substances, harming health, destroying life and family. And there are 5 right ways to spend wealth, so that it truly brings blessings and peace. 1. A portion to support oneself and one's family. 2. A portion to help parents and relatives. 3. A portion for charity, giving, sowing seeds of goodness. 4. A portion to prepare for illness and hardship. 5. A portion to reinvest in developing legitimate work. Those who live with right view, enrich through right livelihood, spend mindfully, that is someone living according to the Buddha's teachings, someone practicing the path of legitimate and sustainable enrichment. Modern society has taught us many ways to earn money, but not how to keep money in peace. They tell you to compete, to surpass others. They teach you to chase profit, regardless of consequences. They make you believe, without money, you are nothing. But then what? How many wealthy people are unhappy, have money but feel empty, own everything, but lose sleep, lose health, lose even family happiness? We need a different path, a path of mindful wealth. Earning without greed, keeping without fear, spending without regret. That path is the harmonious combination of Buddhist Dharma and personal finance. When you learn to observe your mind, master your emotions, know your limits and what enough is, you not only avoid many financial mistakes, but also live much more happily and lightly. Understanding impermanence helps you accept the ups and downs of the market. Practicing compassion helps you conduct righteous business and accumulate merit. Let me tell you a true story. There was a man who started from nothing. He was not well educated, had no capital, but lived very honestly, always helping others, keeping his word, and never deceiving in business. At first, he was just a small vegetable vendor in the market. He always smiled, waved fairly for customers, and willingly helped other small traders when they were in difficulty. word of mouth spread. Customers came to him increasingly. Gradually, he opened a small grocery store, then later, a large agricultural distribution warehouse. Whenever he made a profit, he set aside a portion to share with employees, giving them opportunities to grow. He also regularly gave charity, helping the poor pay hospital fees, building charity housing. What was special was that he studied Buddhism from childhood. Every morning, no matter how busy, he spent 15 minutes meditating to calm his mind. Every night before sleeping, he read a few pages of Buddhist scripture to nourish his soul. He worked hard, but was never pressured or stressed. He viewed work as part of his spiritual practice, as an opportunity to sow wholesome intentions. 20 years later, that man had become a successful entrepreneur, owning a spacious estate, convenient vehicles, and a team of hundreds of loyal employees. But the thing that made him happiest, not wealth or status, it was that every night he slept peacefully, untroubled by worries or fear of debt collectors or lawsuits, because everything he had was built honestly. That is success in mindfulness. That story is not a fairy tale. It is real life, happening around us if we live right. The Compassion Wisdom channel does not teach you how to get rich quick. We do not promise that you will become a billionaire in a few months, but we pledge and promise that you will understand yourself better. You will know how to master money rather than let money master you. You will live lightly, peacefully, and still have sufficient material conditions. We will accompany you through each video, each episode, bringing you useful and practical content. Buddhist lessons that are close, easy to understand, embedded in real situations. True stories from real people, real events, so you see that mindful prosperity is entirely feasible. Money management tips according to right view, from spending, saving to investing, all based on principles of compassion and wisdom. Practical Dharma talks in daily life, guiding you how to apply mindfulness in every financial transaction, every business decision. The Compassion Wisdom channel is for young people struggling between career and the aspiration to live rightly. Working individuals who want to be prosperous and happy. Business people who want to live ethically and still succeed. And those who suffer because of money, but do not yet know how to escape that suffering. Instead of having to choose between spirituality and material, why not combine both to create a fulfilling life? Instead of chasing money until exhausted, losing oneself, why not slow down to truly live, to enjoy each moment? Instead of using money to buy short-lived laughter, fleeting joy, why not let money be a means to sow good seeds, help others, nourish a healthy body and peaceful mind? Every journey needs a companion, and the journey to mindful wealth is no different. If you see yourself in these words, if you long for a prosperous but peaceful life, please accompany us. Let's listen a bit of Buddhist teaching, apply some mindfulness into life, change a bit how we view money, and then you will realize enrichment has never been so gentle, serene, and meaningful. This video is the beginning of a meaningful journey. The Compassion Wisdom channel is honored to accompany you, not only to enrich, but to live beautifully, mindfully, and joyfully in everyday life.